What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox, and today we are going to finish Sonic Shadow Generations. And by finish, I mean more so just finish the story. Technically, there's a whole bunch of other things that we could be collecting, but the main thing that I wanted to showcase to y'all was just the stages and the story. Not really too much the other stuff. That I'll do on my own time or maybe in some like separate streams. But regardless, instead of starting on Sonic Generations, I kind of want to go ahead and do Shadow Generations instead. Because with where we are in Sonic Generations, it's literally just that we have to fight the boss. That said, with Shadow Generations, I think I still have at least one more level left, and then we do the boss. And that will I think that'll transition better from me playing this and getting to the end of it and how it connects with Sonic Generations. Because technically, by the end of Sonic Generations, Shadow is with Sonic and them. So it's a little backwards, but I think this is the best way that we should go about doing all this. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and finish Shadow Generations. Story. I did not do a lot of exploring, but one thing that we can do before we go is at least talk to the characters.
No!
Shadow, I don't want you to listen to Black Doom. You may share his DNA, but he is not your true family. Your real family loves you and wants you to be safe and happy. That's us, Shadow. Me and Grandfather. Please remember that. Since time has been different for you, do you remember our teacher? She was very strict, but I loved learning new things from her. She liked my biology report on Shao very much. You really ought to catch up on your homework, you know. I don't think you ever turned in an assignment. I didn't know that Shadow took classes back in the day. The food on the Ark is okay, but I really miss cooking on Earth. Before I got sick, I went with my family to Spagonia. The food there was amazing. Wow. So Maria was from Spagonia? Have you found a favorite food? Have you found a favorite food? All I've ever seen you have is coffee. They're really making it canon that Shadow's favorite food is coffee?
No!
You say you've seen regions you're not familiar with? I would speculate that you've experienced places in the future. Time has very little meaning here. It's reasonable you to glimpse tomorrow as much as yesterday. You say you encountered a foe you don't remember. The damage done by the time stream may be stirring up echoes of the past alterations. Well, I've studied time manipulation, but I'm no expert on it. All I can offer is my educated guesses.
Shadow.
It seems my theory was correct, and time can heal itself to a degree. So long as the pivotal moments in history are restored, the rest will find equilibrium. Do what you must to stop Black Doom. Whatever ripples you create will be nothing in comparison to the evil he would bring. Striving on the fact of what Shadow has to do. We know what's gonna happen, right? It should be pretty obvious at this point. Shadow is not gonna be able to save Maria and Gerald Robotnik without messing up the timeline. It's sad, but it's the truth. Hey, wait. Well, actually, no, it's fine, it's fine. We could have stayed doing that. Whoa. So, you know, a thought that comes to my mind, I'll wait till after I listen to Omega.
Observation.
Black Arms weaponry is organic in origin. This means they grow their firearms. Shadow, you are part of Black Arms. Therefore, I surmise you should be able to turn your hand into a gun. That's an ugly way of tying in the gun, man.
Observation.
Professor Gerald built an Eclipse cannon. It's one of the mightiest weapons in history. He researched the ultimate life form to cure all disease and preserve life. Data incompatible. Inquiry, what kind of man was he?
Observation.
Black Doom is the central figure of Black Arms, an entire alien race devoted to destruction and conquest. Do not look at me like that. I admire their power, not them. I must prove I am more powerful by destroying them.
Observation.
Like the dialogue. Ooh, buddy. You know something I didn't really pay too much attention to?
Let's do this.
How much 2D is in the first acts of these Shadow games. Shadow stages.
Deeply appreciated. Excellent.
Look how far along we are. I can't wait to finish the rocket out of here. Oh look, an instruction manual, I think. It's in pretty rough shape. What's the bird supposed to mean? Maybe for emotional support? So many springs and gears listed. I'm growing concerned. Wow, a rocket powered by springs? Who would have guessed? I don't know what that was actually supposed to be. Anyway, let's see what Big has to say real quick. I know I just missed that item. We'll get it later. Froggy doesn't talk. I understand what he's thinking and feeling. He's so lively. He's always running off and getting us into trouble. I know I should be doing Big's voice. Huh? How could I be sure I'm finding the same frog every time? I just know it in my heart. How do I end up in so many adventures? Gee, I don't know. I prefer to relax and go fishing. But when my friends are in trouble, I have to look out for them. Aren't you the same way?
Hey.
Drawing lines. Hey, if it's alright, could you teach me how to use chaos control? It would make fishing way easier if I could stop time. Actually, it might make it too easy. You know what? Never mind. I'm good. Can't, man. There's only one other person left that I wanted to get full dialogue out of. I already said it. Adventures, right? And then what was the other thing you were saying? How do I understand what Froggy's saying? So who we need now to speak to, or more so who I want to speak to,
Out of my way.
good. We need to go to Rouge and see what she has to say. That's where we need to go anyway, so not really an issue. Since I'm here though. Good dash. Alright. It's a shame that I've just got the hang of how to use morph after suffering so much on the stage itself. I hate that. So, hanging out with Maria and Professor again, huh? You worked so hard to put your past behind you, and now here it is staring you in the face. Cherish this time with them. Don't forget to move on. You aren't the Shadow they knew 50 years ago. That's pretty harsh, Rouge, but true. So just a thought, but we're in a kind of hub between time periods, right? Do you think it'd be safe if I grabbed a few treasures while we're here? You know, before the high-tech security gets embedded. Then again, if I take them for the past, they don't exist to become valuable art relics. Never mind. Rouge. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Omega seem happy to hear from me? Wait, were you two actually worried for my well-being? Oh, you boys are too sweet. The more you deny it, the more I believe it. All right. It's time, y'all.
Something calls to me.
Our final power.
No. No.
Doomwing. Okay. Was not expecting that. With at least 50 rings, hit L1 and R1. Press L1 and R1. Press R2 to in midair to glide. Doomwing consumes rings over time. Okay. Interesting. Let's do it.
Unleash the power! I feel complete.
I am holding it.
You are finally complete. Come, face me. I shall claim you, mind, body, and soul, and become the perfect being.
Whoa.
I'm sorry I put you on this path, Shadow, but I'm proud of how you have walked it. I believe in you, son.
Shadow!
It's all right, Maria. I'm letting go of that destructive anger. But I will continue to fight. fight with your wish in my heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
Shadow smiled. That's crazy, man. There's something to feel. I felt something right there. I felt something deep right there.
Nothing can stop me from reaching that eye now. Yeah.
So that's true. But I was curious about what the others are saying. Could I? I'm sorry, this is dumb, I know. No, that wasn't what I was going for. It's this.
Warning.
Alert, Black Doom is nearly ready to unleash full might. Shadow, you've destroyed him before. I'm certain you can do it again. I believe in you.
I will assist you, Shadow.
I will cover you from here when you engage Black Doom. What? Protect Professor Gerald and Maria at all costs? I do not protect, I destroy. However, I can protect them by destroying all who threaten them.
Shadow.
I'm eager to return to normal space and time. It is much easier to tally the units I destroy there. I propose a 2-person bombing expedition on Bagman space. I'm sure it will be worthwhile. Oh, that's dope. What? Is this part of the wing? That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if that's because of the wing or what. But what does Big have to say about this? That professor guy sure is smart. He actually knows a lot about fish and all sorts of life forms. He seems sad though, like he has a lot on his mind. I invited him to go fishing so he could relax a bit. Wow, Maria is so very nice. We've never met, but she acted like we've always been best friends. I told her all about Froggy and all the fish I caught. She has so many questions about where I'm from and where I've been. I hope I could take her fishing one day. Oh, Big man. Don't say this, Shadow. That big thing in the sky sure is spooky. But I've seen you and Sonic running around, working really hard to save everybody. I'll stay out of your way and let you finish what you're doing.
Look.
Froggy, where are you, good buddy? It's about time to go home.
I'm so proud of you.
You've been through so much, but you stay true to yourself. I know you can do this. Go, Shadow, go.
I believe in you.
It's hard to not be scared of everything going on, but I've never been afraid, not deep down, because I know you're here doing your best to protect us. I'm sure there'll be many more who feel the same way about you one day. She doesn't even know. Don't look so sad, Shadow. I don't know what will happen after you win. Maybe we won't see each other for a long while, but I love you, and nothing can change that. No matter how far apart we are, my love will always be with you. Please always remember that. Ah, man, the feels for Shadow.
You are my finest creation.
I've seen many things, uncovered countless mysteries, pushed the very boundaries of science. You, Shadow, are my finest creation. I have every faith you'll put an end to this madness.
Shadow.
And the fact that Gerald considers Shadow like a son to him, when this is over, I think I have an inkling of what comes next. Your promise to Maria is a good one, but do not let it be your only cause in life. When we are gone, live for yourself. Fulfill your potential. Then again, I made you with limitless potential, so I guess that's all tall order. Oh!
Shadow, you are my finest
When you were first
creation.
created, the potential of your power was too great. I fashioned those limiter rings to keep your power in check. Given how you are now, you must not remove them. You would likely explode. Only remove them in the most dire circumstance. You'll burn like a raging furnace of energy, but I don't want you to burn out. Boomerang kind of makes everything much easier. Last way. Here we go. I'm ready now. Whoa, 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 whoa. I messed that up entirely. Hold up. We can fix this. Alright. I got it this time, don't worry, y'all. A little slacking on my part. They were nice enough to not even make me have to... Huh. Oh, there was a thing here? Hold on. Blue Falcon. There we go. Yeah, it's actually very straightforward. Uh-oh. I wonder if there was a better position that I could have put that in. Doing on or off. We're gonna keep it on. We have it. Let's use it. Is it off? Radical Highway. Oh yeah, I gotta get enough rings to activate it.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Alright, we got 50 rings. Let's make this work. missed out on those rings, but it's fine. I messed up the trick, but the wing definitely helped out right there. Not gonna even pretend like it didn't. So far, I'm liking Radical Highways remix. I wonder if I could have went in the middle of that. Oh! Ah, nah, we gotta retry. I didn't like how I ended that. Yeah.
Out of my way! No!
Yeah, we gotta retry. I know, it's not that serious, but I know I could do better than that. And that's what bugs me. So I have to do it over. It's the last stage too, like, come on. How could I not? That's a much smarter move.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Alright, we got it. Missed another opportunity, but it's hard to do that move when you have Doomwing. A Doomwing is pretty OP, honestly. Not complaining about that, just saying. Ah, shoot. Alright, we're gonna keep going now. That was my fault. Whoa! No. What? I can't. I'm sorry. It was one thing when I messed up right there, but that was just disappointing what I did there.
Out of my way.
I'll only accept like one death. But if I get two to mess up my time, I'm not accepting that. I refuse.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Well, I tried to get those rings, but it's all good. There we go.
Nice.
The music also kept that energy.
This is it.
Which I love for them doing. Alright. You got this. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright. Gonna dip over to here. Took some damage, but I'll take what I got in return. Whoa. Ah! Alright, well. Is what it is. I'm mad I got that death, man.
Out of my way.
We don't have chaos control for some reason. I don't know if it got sealed off or something, or we could have used that for something, I'm sure. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Messed up the jump. Yep. Oh, okay. The side steps came in clutch right there. Nothing. Whoa, trippy. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling this. We're not gonna get an S, sadly, but that's better than what I was getting before, and I'll take that. Oh, I was 41 seconds behind too. Challenging. Act 2. This might be the portion that Christian wasn't feeling. Gonna retry that. I thought it was gonna be one act though, I'm not gonna lie. I messed it up again. I keep hitting retry because I don't know if it's gonna count my time and everything from the previous death.
No!
So I don't wanna, like, you know, waste time if it's gonna possibly do that. All right. Act 2 is actually 3D. Wasn't really expecting that. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm definitely rushing it too much back to. Definitely gotta slow it down just a little bit. Alright, I understand now. I could have used the boost to reach that faster. It's close. Definitely not what I was expecting.
Unleash the power!
Hey!
Too easy to get lost!
Nice. That one. Ah, I messed it up. Yeah, I'm dead. I was doing so good too. Ah, man. Yeah.
Yeah! Too easy. Take this! Too easy.
Yeah, this'll do it.
Out of my way! Out of my way! Too easy!
There we go.
This is it!
Nice.
No!
Alright, whatever. We're gonna keep going. Oh my gosh, no. Keep messing that up. And I see a path now that I could take. It's up top. Need that wing again. Yeah. I rushed it. Alright. We're not gonna get a good rating for this. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I could do it right now, but that would have been a good one to get right there. There we go. There it goes. That could have been a lot better. A D. We gotta do that one more time. I'm sorry. One more time, y'all. Just let me try this one more time. And then we'll move on. Literally after this and whatever boss we have to fight for Shadow, we could oh damn, I should have boosted first before jumping. Shit. The key to this stage definitely to get the best time is to save up enough rings to get Doomwing fast as possible. I can see that just off of what I've experienced so far.
Unleash the power!
That way.
Take this! Too easy.
Here we go. Good. 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 Get the rings. Is there a faster route? I don't know. It's hard to say if there was a faster route there or not.
Too easy.
This one. Alright, this is the part. I gotta make a choice. Am I going up or down?
Out of my way.
Going up.
No!
Oh my god. Why didn't I drift? That would have saved me. Oh my gosh. If I can at least make it.
Out of my way.
Come on, come on. You can still make this good. You can still make this good. Good. Can really break these stages in half. Go, 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 go. You can still hit that. All right. Much better. Like, I don't know, I couldn't accept that D before, man. I'll take the B for now. We were still 24 seconds off, though. It's time. Devil Doom.
The time has come, Shadow.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Let's go. Oh, they're gonna make us use all the abilities. I'm not too surprised.
You were made to serve my will. Now, join with me as you were made to do.
Find your own death. Did you think I wouldn't surpass you?
What happened there? I didn't do as much damage as I normally would. Also, why can't I do chaos control?
How about this?
Hey, I'm not playing with these, Ha 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 ha. Okay, game.
You were made to serve my
Make sure that you hit those.
join with me as you were made to do.
Need to regret it.
Did you think I wouldn't surpass you?
Was I supposed to use Chaos Spear first? Is that what it is?
How about this?
And let me tell you, this is a much better boss than... It's not fair for what Sonic bosses were before to say that this boss is much better than what they did in base generations. I'm trying to figure out why I'm only doing a little damage each time. We need to try and hit Chaos Spear. Next opportunity.
Take this.
Trying to overwhelm me with sheer numbers? Don't insult me.
Nothing happened with that one either. I'm confused. Oh, am I only meant to get one hit in? That doesn't seem right. There we go. I have a theory. I might have been doing it wrong this whole time. I think I've been trying to do Doom, Doom Blast, and it's been, phase 2. Oh, I gotta be careful of this one.
Perhaps I have underestimated your power. Perhaps I should actually start trying.
Hollow threats from a hollow monster. This isn't good.
Crazy. Okay. Oh, nah, man. Come on. All right. We're going to let it happen. We're going to let it happen. We're going to let that happen. I don't agree with this.
Reach! Take this!
Yeah, they want me to mash there. That was crazy, actually. That was actually crazy. The deaths are not good for the ranking, man. But it was never meant to be easy the first time around.
Reach!
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do different things with Morph, and it's screwing me up because I'm trying to swing like Spider-Man instead of what would probably be smarter, which is if I die one more time, I'm starting the fight over. Think I'm playing. Yeah, we're starting over.
You will need to serve my will.
Don't worry. It's not gonna take as long as last time for me to get to that part.
Did you think I wouldn't surpass you?
I realized I wasn't mashing for that part of the fight.
How about this?
See? Already at phase 2. There's a line of how much ass I gotta be playing, man.
Perhaps I have underestimated
Before I'm just like, nah, start over.
I should actually start trying.
Hollow threats from a hollow monster. This isn't good.
What isn't good, Shadow?
Reach! Reach! Too easy. Reach! 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 Take this!
Got him. Neo Double Doom. They're playing All Hail Shadow for the end. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. Nothing can bring you down. There's nothing's left to lose. You win.
I am nothing. I have surpassed you. Time to end this once and for all.
It's useless.
This is a dope remix. Yo, this is a dope remix. I ain't gonna even front, man. I'd rather download this one over the original, actually. Still respect to the original, but like, this is dope.
Out of my way.
Heroes rise again. Reiterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. Nothing can bring you down. Nothing left to lose. You win. But there's nothing left to lose, man. Okay, Shadow. I got you.
Struggle all you want. It is meaningless.
Go! Go!
Resistance is futile. We will be reborn.
There's nothing left to lose. You win. But there's nothing left to lose, man.
Struggle all you want. It is meaningless.
Alright, how they want me to do this one? Good.
We will be one.
We broke out of chaos control.
Blinded by your own ambition, I will not be stopped.
Deny what you are. We are one and the same.
I am Shadow Hedgehog. This is the destiny I choose.
Now, to end this!
Crafted everything up till now, and yet you deny me! Shadow,
Nope. And I got a B at least. That was dope.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Aren't you coming? He might need your help.
I need to settle something first.
Whatever.
Can't.
Shadow? I knew you could do it.
Maria!
I'm okay. Really.
Professor, what's happening?
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Maria. Wait.
That's how it ends. Man, I actually really felt for Shadow right there at the end, man. And the little tear that they put at the end, too. Man. So, let me give a quick sum up of Shadow's thing, and then I'll give a quick sum up of, Sonic Generations as well when I finish that. But I feel like in terms of the gameplay, they found a great middle ground when it came to Shadow stages. There was definitely a couple of moments where I struggled a bit, but overall that was a matter of getting the hang of the controls to maximize what I was trying to do. And most of the time that I was struggling, it was because I was trying to do extra things that I didn't have a full grasp over. So I'm not going to take points away from that, because there's always another path that you could take that is still kind of fast to get everything done. Shadow does move a lot slower in this game too, which makes it a lot more easier for you to maneuver in the game. And that makes sense in context, because for me it's always been that Sonic is the fastest, Shadow is the strongest, and Silver has the best potential when it came to like the three hedgehogs. So Shadow being more focused on the combat and his power, it makes more sense in context, which also comes into play with Sonic being able to, well, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to dive into that. We're still talking about the gameplay though. If there's one thing that I wish for the stages, the stages were great. I like a lot of the modern remixes of them. But one thing I truly wish is that Shadow got, trying to find a best way to explain this. I really wish that we got a Shadow game that did not rely on nostalgia and were just brand new levels. And that's something that in general I feel like Sega needs to do going forward. We rely so much on nostalgia 90% of the time to push the Sonic games forward now, since Mania, that this has happened. I may not like Lost World and what came before that? Black Knight. What else? I'm trying to think of like some other games. Colors, as much as I do like Generations gameplay, but at the very least they went for original ideas. And I feel like with what Sega team did with Shadow Generations, they can easily make a original stage with this type of level design. Make the level design just expansive. Best level out of Shadow Generations was Kingdom Valley, by the way, which they just showed. What else? The story. I have a lot of appreciation for how Ian Flynn handled the characters in this compared to what he did with Generations. I mean, I am one of those few people, I think, maybe not one of the few people, but I'm one of those people that actually like how they handled the characters of Sonic. There has to be some form of growing up and maturity that happens to the characters. They don't have to lose who they are necessarily, but there needs to be like some type of growth or like change that has occurred over time for them after all these years. And this was probably like the perfect balance they struck for the characters they showed off in Shadow Generations, in my opinion. What else? I really appreciate the extra lore bits. Like, they actually feel like they make sense, and they're not just like thrown at a board and hoping that they stick for people. Hands down, worst soundtrack on Shadow Generations goes to Chaos Island. I don't know what they were on when they made this song, but you're hearing it right now, and it was not it. I did not enjoy it at all. But as for most of the other soundtracks, I actually enjoyed them a lot. Some of them aren't beating like the originals, and others, they match it. I wouldn't say that anything outright beat an original for me, other than All Hail Shadow at the end. All Hail Shadow struck like the perfect blend for me personally of the original, but expanding upon it in a meaningful and better way. I really like what they did with All Hail Shadow at the end there. Definitely gonna be downloading that song. Radical Highway. I'm with Radical Highway's theme. I don't really like the second theme though that much. It's not bad as Chaos Island, but the second theme was just kind of meh. You know, they went for like the retro feel, and what they kind of did that honestly for like most of the 2D retro versions of the songs for Act 2s. Another weird thing though with Act 2 for Radical Highway, it was 3D. Like some of it, I don't think any part of it was 2D. They made Radical Highway 1 and 2 all 3D. And I'm wondering where that line is drawn for that, honestly. I struggled with the stages, yeah. I was trying to get the hang of stuff, and I was also mixing up Doom Blast with the mashing that you have to do when you actually attack an enemy. I was wondering why I wasn't like doing the kick and stuff at first, and that's because I wasn't doing the taps. But I understand now. I love the voice actors. None of the voice actors here, for me, were bad in any type of way. They did a very. This is probably the best of what they've done in the past. Now, with that, let's go ahead and finish Generations. Actually, hold up. I need to see something. Alright, the original's there. I'm gonna show off the skins when this is done. I think that's the final thing that I can do to end this off. We have all the Chaos Emeralds. That's me not being patient. Not gonna lie though, I don't remember having to do all this to actually fight the final boss. Give me do this. Two emeralds left. Actually, it might be more than that. Let's be patient. No need to rush. That's all of them. Very weird. All right. There wasn't a reason for me to go and fight the other stages.
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! No wonder!
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After Sonic ruined my interstellar amusement park, I stumbled upon a dark primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I've long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time, so I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So, I'm going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit. And they call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore after we've destroyed these Sonics forever. Shall we begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman. I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly.
The frickin' Yamcha
just to
pose.
soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
You're tougher than that. Come on!
Not you.
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
You face worse, Sonic!
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you. I believe in you, Mr. Sonic.
Embrace the emeralds!
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style!
Alright. I stayed there just to hear how the dialogue was and everything, yada yada. I just want to point out this boss fight sucks. I'm wondering if I put it as my worst, worst boss fight.
To modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us.
Is something the matter?
Let's take the enemy out together.
Everything just feels weird. The control feels off.
It'll take more than that! To defeat
It looks like a homing shot.
Watch it, Sonic!
The switch can go after the bad guy.
It's attacking!
Look out, Sonic! It's a warping arm attack!
Like, you barely have control.
It'll take more than that! To defeat
Looks
us!
like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
Charge into the core!
I'm trying to do that.
Now we'll... finish it!
That shot will track you.
Careful, Sonic.
Now we'll... finish it!
That's a homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic!
Shadow sounds so out of it, man. Like, it's a homing shot.
Take more than that! Alright!
Don't rest
You see how lame that is? There's no sense of impact right there.
To defeat
It
us!
looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic!
Now, valid, I am spoiled. I admit
It'll
that.
take more than that!
From what they gave us in
Like a homing shot!
Careful, Sonic!
It'll take more than that!
Frontiers,
To defeat
it's
us!
it's hard to not.
Careful, Sonic! Is something the matter? Keep dodging, you'll be crushed.
Why am I not catching up? That made no sense. Can I hit? Thank you.
How about
I got a life.
That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic!
Like, what is?
Time energy is building up. Time to fight to slow down.
Okay.
The flow of time will be restored.
Am I just supposed to charge it?
watch out! Now we'll finish it!
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic! Time will slow down.
Ah, great.
The time flow will be restored.
It's attacking.
Look out, Sonic!
It's a warping arm attack.
Is something the matter?
Get in there.
Don't let your guard down now.
And this is why people will say, like, you know, it's a bit dated.
Burn to ashes!
Sonic, combine your powers.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not against the whole dashing thing for Sonic attacking bosses. That's been done in many cool ways before. But this boss specifically, you don't even know what you're doing half the time. Like, it's very awkward. They don't really explain how to do most of the stuff. I got an S rank though, so I mean, at least I don't gotta do it ever again.
Still warm. Time travel.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great. So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
That was a very random thing to say, Tails.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our portal home.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
This is what Sonic Generations was given a sneak peek to. The future of the Sonic series was gonna be great. Because look where we are now. And then we see classic Sonic going through the past. No, but okay, so I don't have too much to say about Generations because I've played it so many times, but it still is a great package. I'm glad that we have it. I'll point out the newest things that I've seen. It's running at 60 frames. Image looks a slightly bit sharper, but not really too much of a difference in that. What else? I don't think I realized how difficult everything feels before you apply the abilities to Sonic. Even then, though, in comparison, it does feel like Sonic moves a lot more smoother. No, wait, hold on, I'm saying that wrong. Sonic does... Generations does not feel as great as I remember it, but I think that's because I'm more acclaimed to like the more future games that have come out as of recent, and that goes for both classic and modern Sonic. I actually do feel like classic Sonic feels a lot better in Superstars compared to in this game, but the gameplay still is loads better than what you could never have in Forces, and I stand by that. What else? I like I like the little Chow thing that where you could like find hidden Chow. Gives like another reason to explore some of the other parts of the stages if there wasn't one already. What else is there that I want to say? Oh, the story. So Ian Flynn made some changes. I was mentioning this in the Shadow part of my I guess first impression reviews. I feel like there are some changes that didn't need to be there. We didn't need to change Amy from being obsessive over Sonic because that's what she is. Like that's a legacy that she has, and we don't just necessarily need to rewrite that. We could have that evolve from Frontiers, yeah. But Generations is not taking place after Frontiers, you know? And I feel like that's a weird thing to just suddenly rewrite. You're rewriting history, essentially, with that, which you don't need to do. So I feel like Ian Flynn didn't need to go ahead and do that. If Sega is the one that pushed him to do something like that, Sega, I know you're really getting into the lore stuff. I appreciate, there being some continuity towards Sonic lore, but you gotta know when you're overdoing it. Simple as that. Because when you overdo it, people are gonna be less interested in hearing that type of stuff. Like the random line drop when Sonic was like, without the time stones? What the fuck? Why are we pretending like Sonic hasn't traveled through time before without time stones? And another weird thing about that is that we know that Sonic didn't use the time stones in Sonic CD to actually go through time. He didn't. It was the bowl. It was the poles. Unless we're gonna rewrite that information too. Like, they got a little ridiculous with the lower aspects. That said, I do feel like some lines are better than the original. However, if I had to choose, I would keep what was originally there, because Sonic Generations was not a heavy story-centric game. It had like its own thing going on for real. And I don't feel like it was necessary for us to add these little changes to enhance the game for what it already was. All you really needed to do was do the 60 frame thing, and people were already happy with that. Some obviously wanted 120 frames. I don't know what to really say about that. I'm happy that we went from 30 to 60. 60 should be 60 should be the regular going forward with Sonic games. Like, that should be like the base option that you should be able to mess with. What else? Is there anything else I really have to say about Generations? I mean, it's cool for what it was. I'm glad that we had it. And I'm glad that it's available for people to play. I remember when Sonic was still like on its downward spiral, I would always try to point out to people the games that actually were good for Sonic, and Generations was definitely one of them. This part right here is actually really cool though, what they did. Love it. They actually got the crowd to go ahead and say happy birthday to Sonic at a Sonic Symphony.
Over here? What?
The
You
old
were the one
symphony.
who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Got the custom skill, supersonic skill, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the end of that game. So, real quick. Something I want to do before we end this. Where is it? I gotta apply something. Here it is. Look. Wrong. In base form now, compared to how they were before. It was very obvious for me in it was very obvious for me in the original Sonic generations, but even more so now is it clearer to me that how powerful Sonic and the team really are before they even become Super, which I can appreciate. Time break. All right. I want to go back. So I just wanted to show off the Sonic skin. Sonic Adventure skin real quick. What happened to the music? What is this? None of this stuff is like really that important, in all honesty. Slows down time temporarily. Yeah, that's cool. And you can turn super. Nothing I really cared to showcase that much. I'm just gonna showcase Green Hill Act 1 real quick with Sonic, with the Sonic Jam skin. This is what you're looking at. Yeah. It's a skin. Nothing too crazy. It's still cool, a cool thing to have though. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not.
Use the spin dash to break through the rocks and continue on.
Oh yeah, why am I using the analog stick instead of the... Definitely gonna take the Omar Childs off for any future playthroughs I do. That's the Sonic Jam skin. It's cool. Cool little history buff. And then we're gonna go ahead and showcase the adventure skin real quick. And there's obviously no better place to showcase the adventure skin than here on Speed Highway. Look at that. Oh, hold up. I forgot I had to do the boost at the beginning. There we go. There's actually a secret there that I've not done in a long time. Na 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 na, up and down and all around. Na 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 na. It's almost like I'm playing the original. Although I wish they had the other music that plays to this part.
Watch where you're going.
In all honesty.
Try not to run into the mirror pillars.
Turn too early. You got this. Gotcha. I messed it up again. There we go. There we go. That was class. That was Adventure Sonic. Good stuff. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show off Terios to end this. Because I know the others are waiting for me to play some of these other games. But overall, I was happy with what I played. I got 6 hours of Shadow, but that was because I was exploring other things. But this is the Terios skin. Normally, I would play the other stage. What's it called again? The Lost Ark, aka Final Chase. But I want to do Kingdom Valley. Do they have the original Kingdom Valley here? They don't. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna do it with the wing too and see how well we do. But this is by far my favorite stage in the game so far. Nope. I messed up, but that's okay. We'll make it back up.
All right.
I need to activate that chaos control.
Chaos control!
Cool. The fact that we have the wing just makes this even more cool and more possible to do more crazy things. I'm sure the wing actually breaks the game, honestly. Dope. I love that I was able to do that.
Ultimate power.
All right.
Just outright break the game, man.
Chaos control!
Yep. It's gonna fly through. Why not? We have the ability. Oh man, this is so busted. I don't know if Shadow's gonna have this in future games, because it looked like he lost it once you killed Black Doom. It actually makes a little more sense also for Shadow to be in that position when he's boosting.
This is the ultimate power. Go. All right. Freeze.
Oh, I couldn't do nothing about that. It's too slow. Dope. It's just cool. All of it. Yo. Outright busted. No way I did that. No way I did that. No, we ain't gonna talk about that, alright? I guess I was going a little too crazy with the wing right there. That's my bad. Still got the S though. The only problem with this design of Shadow that I personally have is the fact that his shoes don't have skates. So seeing him just do the little skating motion while running through the stage, it makes no sense. But I understand that wasn't the original design of how Shadow was supposed to be. Shadow originally was not supposed to be like on skates and stuff. And maybe if they were going to do this design, they would have probably put some on the shoes, but clearly there isn't any. But anyway, we're done. I'm going to go ahead and stop, see what if the others are ready. I'm pretty sure they are. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Know that I did. It feels good that we have Sega working towards a better future for the Sonic series as a whole. And this also, of course, doesn't just apply for Sonic himself, but for the characters as well. So I want to say, Sega, you're doing a great job. Please try and stay on top of everything. You know, like, I know y'all could do even better. This game was good. It was. But it doesn't hit the same way for me as it does with Frontiers. Because I don't want them to abandon what they were trying to do with Frontiers. I want them to build upon it. Because nostalgia can only take you so far. You have to be able to innovate and make better stages for the future of the series. And that, if that means you're gonna have some sloppy stages in the future, sure, it's gonna happen. Not everything could be a S-tier game or a S-tier stage, but the fact that you try to make something interesting is what everybody, I think, from Sega wants, and not regressing back to having to do a Green Hill Zone or a chemical plant or Sanctuary, you know? Like, you guys can do so much more, and you've proven it. Even within your retro games, you did a great job making a modern version of these other modern stages. And I think that it goes to show that if you apply this level design knowledge for future Sonic games, when you're making a new stage, you can make something really amazing. So, with all that said, this was the Loaf King of the Lunchbox. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for more notifications. Consider checking out the podcast, The Lunch Table. It's available on Spotify, and video versions are on YouTube as well. Finally, if you want to interact with our community, we do have a Discord. It's pretty active by members of the Lunchbox as well as fans. And we try to have like little segments occasionally where we bring everyone together to play some games together. So yeah, we got some small events that we try to put on. The more people that join, the more easier it is for us to make those events happen, honestly. So that's gonna be it. Never forget to stay lunchin'. Catch y'all later. Peace.